Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Rahim. Rahim lived in a small village. He was a hard-working and honest boy, but he had one big problem. He could not speak English at all. Whenever Rahim heard people speaking English, he felt nervous. In school, when the teacher asked him to read English, his hands started shaking. His classmates laughed at him sometimes. One day, Rahim went to the city with his cousin. In the city, he saw something interesting. Many people were talking confidently in English, in offices, in shops, even on the streets. Rahim felt something inside his heart. He said to himself, "One day I will also speak English confidently." But there was a problem. Rahim's English level was 0. He didn't know grammar well, he didn't know many vocabulary words, and he was afraid of making mistakes. That night, Rahim made a decision. He said, "I will practice English every single day." The next morning, Rahim started his journey. First, he began with simple English words. Every day, he learned 10 new words. For example, book, water, food, friend, work, time. He wrote these words in a small notebook. Then he tried to make simple sentences. For example, I drink water. I read a book. I go to school. At first, it was difficult. Sometimes he forgot the words. Sometimes he made many mistakes. But Rahim remembered one thing. Mistakes are part of learning. After a few weeks, Rahim started watching English videos on YouTube. He listened carefully to how people spoke. He repeated the sentences again and again. Sometimes people in his family laughed when he practiced speaking English alone in his room. But Rahim didn't stop. Every day, he practiced for 30 minutes. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months. Slowly, something amazing started happening. Rahim began to understand more English. He could read simple English stories. He could watch English videos without subtitles. One day, something surprising happened in school. The English teacher asked a question. Who can explain this paragraph? The whole class became silent. Rahim felt nervous, but this time he raised his hand. He stood up and spoke in English. His voice was not perfect, but it was confident. He explained the paragraph clearly. The whole class was shocked. Even the teacher smiled and said, "Very good, Rahim. Your English is improving." That day, Rahim felt very proud. But he did not stop practicing. He continued reading English books. He continued speaking English every day. After 1 year, Rahim became one of the best English speakers in his class. People who once laughed at him started asking him, "Rahim, how did you improve your English?" Rahim smiled and said, "I was 0 before, but I practiced every day. That is the secret." And that is the truth. No one becomes a hero in 1 day. Every expert was once a beginner. If Rahim can go from 0 to hero in English, then you can too. Start today. Learn a few words. Practice speaking. Don't be afraid of mistakes, because every small step brings you closer to success. And maybe one day, your story will also inspire thousands of people, from zero to hero.